How's it going, everybody? This is Mike, Mr. Tiny Timmons, and I'm back again with a new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. This is season 2, episode 12, and I'm showcasing the modern teenage Tiny. So grab your popcorn, grab a seat, because you're in for a treat. Welcome to an all-new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. I am back again with a all-new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. This is season 2, episode 12, and I'm showcasing, just like the title states, a modern teenage Tiny. And yes, this is going to be one for the books. As I'm getting towards the end of this series, I want to bring one-of-a-kind lifestyles that has yet to be showcased on this channel as well as any other. So we are showing a 18-year-old living Tiny firsthand. But we're going to start right here on the exterior of this home. What they love is the modern style. So you'll see here with this particular model, the model name that I offer here at Recreational Resort Cottages goes by the name of the Gala. And as you see that the home is going to have more of a monoslope style roof line, giving that extra and ultra modern exterior aesthetic. You'll notice on the side of the home, it is going to be painted with a base color of garlic clove. It has black magic accents and trim around your doors and windows as well as your fascia. Notice that the skirting has been done in a lapped pattern to accentuate an accent for the home, also in black magic. And look at the key features, things like black gutters. You see how those just blend in so lovely on this home? Those are ideas, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to show you firsthand. Also, this home has a Galvalume metal roof. So as you know, if you're subscribed like you should be, the entire exterior has a 50-year warranty on the siding, 30 years on the metal roof, and 30 years on the composite Trex decking. Now follow me around as you'll see these custom built on-site steps that are low-rise, 3 boards. You'll see here are great and ease of access to come up and onto. The side rails here are going to have tops that are painted in the black magic pattern to match, as well as the rebar railing as you go up the rails. It also is equipped with solar lights as well, so soon as the night hits, you'll see those light up accordingly. And as you come up, you'll see that the exterior porch has some features. Again, we're keeping it modern, so you can see this exterior light feature. Normally, that is going to be a ceiling fan. Well, this client said, no, we're going to do something different, and did that very elegant exterior light fixture. We have 2 exterior can lights as well. We're going to have the front window right here. And again, we have a board and bat pattern on the exterior of this home, which brings great features. You'll notice the composite gray Trex decking, and we have 8 feet of porch space here on the exterior. So you'll see right here firsthand, you got enough space to have outdoor seating. You got the table, a little plant right there. So this is a great area to relax and chill with your family and friends. So I love this exterior space. You'll also notice that this home will have a lot of smart features going throughout the home as well. We have the Ring camera set up for extra security. Also, you'll see here the keypad to get in and out of the home. All you do is put your fingerprint on there and come right on in and follow me in, and I'll give you a little bit more backstory on this home being a teenage Tiny. As you'll see here, if you can't tell from the decor already, this home has a very modern aesthetic, and also the decor is going to match as well. What I love is the space and the way everything is laid out accordingly. But we'll go ahead and speak a little bit on the teenage part. You may ask, Mr. Tiny, why would somebody at such a young age want to go tiny? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because in a variety of options and a variety of reasons, I'm just going to name a few. One being that when you go tiny at such a young age, you are accumulating an asset, something that you are paying towards or paid for that you can own. And with that said, in this instance, rather than the individual move on to a college campus and live in a dorm, throwing money down the drain each and every semester, or moving into an apartment and doing the same where you know the rents are going to raise at the end of the lease. Why not accumulate an asset where it is locked in and it's something that you own over time? So this is a great option for that purpose. Also, the main thing being the privacy. If you're on campus, staying in a dorm, as you know, as well as I know, in my college days, it's very hard to focus and study while being on campus because there's a lot going on. When you own your own home like this, hey, it's all up to you at that point. You can have the peace and serenity that you're looking for. The next option I want to relay, and next reason, is the fact that, again, you're paying towards an asset that, say, after college, if you choose to go after college, you may get your career that moves you out of the city, out of the state that you're currently in. Well, you have the option to pick up this tiny and take it with you. Or you have the option to sell the tiny, and you can take those funds that you've accumulated over the time from that payment and utilize that for your future living. Or you could put that as a down payment or payment in full, depending on where you're living, for your new home in that new area. So there's plenty of reasons, and this is also some of the reasons that this owner chose to pursue tiny home living at such a young age. So with that said, let's start here in the living area, and you'll see enough space here in the living area for a couch. You can see the very elegant and modern coffee table, I should say. I was going to say coffee style table, but it's definitely a coffee table. You'll see also the abundance of natural light coming into this model. That is one of the reasons that the owner chose this specific floor plan by the name of the Gala, was the abundance of natural light that you're going to get in here, especially from being here in the living area into the kitchen. Everything continues to bring in. And I love the open flow of this floor plan as well. You see, we got the 3-blade ceiling fan there centered. Again, you get the great shot of the monoslope style roof where it's lower on one side, raises as it gets to the alternate. That is a great modern aesthetic as well. We'll go over here to the built-in entertainment center. You're going to have the blue cabinets going throughout the bottom of this home. We have the nickel bar pools. Again, there's the southern yellow pine accent, and like I tell you all the time, you can mount a TV right here on the wall, and you see that they got that beautiful flat screen mounted in, ready to go. And look at the use of this open shelving with the pipes underneath. You want to talk about style and decor? This is showing you how their personality is brought to front and center right here as soon as you enter this home. So you see everything from the paint brushes, the cameras, the books. Those things are showing what that particular individual is interested in. So when I'm showcasing models and I'm showing the open shelves, those are some ideas that you can have in mind for decor. What I also love is the fact of this open concept, right from the living room into the kitchen, separated by a large island. Before we get there, let's look at some of these decor features, because again, this is Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. I'm showing people actually living in their homes. You can see things like this, the old record player right here. We've got that set up, got some art here. This is actually a shot here of a map of Paris. So that is one of the places that this owner has been and really enjoyed that and want to bring it back here to their home so that way they can reminisce on that day in and day out. I do not blame them. Now let's make our way into the kitchen, where you'll see this island here has the shiplap on the front side of the island, dual stools right there. So easy place for eating your meals, everything that you need right here. On the opposite side, you're going to see that it drops down. So this is a great prep space for everything that you need to do. You've got a 1-basin stainless steel farm sink, detachable sprayer, all of the items there that you need. What I also love is the fact that, again, like I said, this is a smart home. So Alexa, please turn on the lights in the kitchen.
Okay.
And you'll see there, ladies and gentlemen, you can just go through and utilize everything from your voice or commands. So there's several other features. That's just one I wanted to point out while we're in this area. Also, look down below. You'll see that the cabinets are blue. We've got the white cabinets up top, bringing that contrast, but perfectly blending with the subway style backsplash that you're going to see here as well. You've got the stainless steel appliances, smooth top oven, microwave, side-by-side fridge, but I love the abundance of storage space as well. But you can see here, just someone living in it full time, you have the space and countertop space in a tiny home to utilize as you please, from everything from coffee makers to additional utensils for cooking. You got your paper towel racks, everything that you need to live comfortably. Also, what I love about the Gala, and also the owner does as well, is the fact that it has a loft, but it's a centralized loft. So we'll show that towards the end. But this is a great space to show you how it is out of the way with the staircase over to the side of the home, which makes it very easy of access and kind of a area that you can utilize in a multitude of ways that I'll show a little later. But let's take our way back here and we'll show we've got the stackable wash machine and dryer. These are going to be the top load versions here, but you see how that fits into this area. Now follow me in to the bathroom, and you'll see when you come in everything that you need here. These are things after the fact that can give you ideas right here. Just looking at a traditional open wall of sheetrock, why not add some open shelves here where you have additional decor space like this owner did? That's a great option. You'll see down below all the space there for everything that you need. We have the linen above the toilet. Also a feature there, this is the first on the channel, you'll see that there is a bidet installed in this model as well. So again, as modern and as elegant as you want to be, you can do it right here. And again, this place is so smart home driven, you can control that bidet from your phone. Hey, you ain't got to think about it, press a button and you're done. But with that said, you see right here, we've got the half wall with splash glass. I love that you got the plants hanging here, but this is going to be the Carrera tile in a vertical pattern. And I love the way that looks. You got the rain shower head, and again, the elevation there above the shower, because we do have the loft up above because it is centralized. So the ceiling gets a little bit shorter here in the bathroom space. But that's the only space that it gets lower is in the bathroom and this hallway. As soon as you come into the bedroom, as you'll see here, it opens back up. So that is the great thing about the Gala floor plan in particular, is the fact that you have this. Now that we have our way in this model, you see here we've got barn doors in the closet. So you can see here we got the clothing laid out nice. They got the shoes up top. Again, great options, great ideas in this home. And we'll show you as well. Let's flip it around to the opposite side. See the bed placement in here. This is something different. I love how coming in here, most clients put the bed on this wall. Well, this client chose to put it on this wall, kind of pushed over, so it gives you an abundance of walk space here in the bedroom to utilize. We've got the flat screen TV right across, so you see how that fits right there. So lovely. In addition, that I like is the additional cubby space there with the books, the sunglasses, additional cameras. You've got gaming systems, everything that you would like to have in here to be utilized. We've also got the 3-blade ceiling fan again with the black blades. And then we even have enough space. Again, I tell you, we finish out the top of the closets because you see the suitcase up there. Again, you think I do this for play? No way. This is the real deal. So I'm showing you firsthand how people live in these homes. Again, everything's smart. You got the wireless charger right there. You plug that in, or set your phone on it, I should say, and you are good to go. Now follow me back through, and we'll make our way back through this modern teenage tiny. And you'll see here, let's go ahead, Alexa, please turn off the kitchen lights.
I found more than one device with the name kitchen lights.
Well, excuse me. Stop that, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Sometimes people get a little too smart for their own good. Alexa, turn off the lights in kitchen.
Okay.
See, sometimes, it's just like you got to tell them 1 or 2 times. So I'm leaving everything raw uncut for you. See how it goes? But again, sometimes smart things are a little too smart for their own good. They want to give you more than one option. But with that said, let's take it up to the loft space. You'll see right here the rebar rails. We brought that in from the porch. And that just complements this so perfectly. What I love is the open rise stairs that we have going up to the loft, and the additional handrail there with the piping that we utilize for the open shelves also. Now follow me up to the loft. of this modern teenage tiny, and let's see what they have in store. Now we're in the loft of the modern teenage tiny. And as you'll see in this particular floor plan, what is great about the loft is again that it is centralized. And even with a monoslope style roof, as you'll see that it's going to be lower on one side and higher on the other, many would say just off of first glance, oh, well, that limits the space in the loft. You can't really utilize it. Well, as you see here, this place has been utilized to the nines. Right here we have a mattress here in the corner. Makes, if you have any guests over, another sleeping space for them to utilize. Also, honestly, if I can turn back the hands of time and I was 18 again, this would be a great chill area right here in the loft. So I can see why they chose to utilize this as such. With this chair right here, as you can see, that fits into this loft perfectly. You've got things from the neon signs, the lit crystal there. What I love is the use of the cinder block right there below as a decor piece. Talk about it doesn't get more modern and industrial than that. Also, you'll see here another record player. We got some lamps, some records there. And then I love the fact that they chose to do a black accent wall there with additional pictures and decor. So all of this ties in together. And again, the top area here in the loft merges perfectly with the main level of the home, and it really showcases their personality and personal style. So I love the decor that was in this home, and also I love the fact of showcasing the very first teenage tiny home right here on the channel, and doing so with this episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. So again, if you love this particular episode, please, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, and let me know that you enjoyed this. Again, I'm trying to keep things that are new and fresh coming to you week after week. And this was another way that I thought I could do so. Because people ask me all the time, who are actually buying tiny homes? And they laugh when I say it's literally my clients are 18 years old to 80 years old. And I've showcased quite a few 80-year-olds. So I had to put my money where my mouth is and showcase some 18-year-olds so you can see everybody in between is welcome. So right here, you'll see the teenage tiny lifestyle. Please go down to the comments and let me know what your favorite feature of this home was. Was it the exterior of the home with the lapped skirting and the black gutters? Was it the exterior furniture on the 8-foot front porch? Was it the fact of the interior of this home being in a modern decor palette? You let me know. Was it the fact that it has these smart home features, or the too smart for their own good home features, as we saw for ourselves? Let me know what the favorite features are for you, so that maybe you can get some ideas to utilize in your own tiny when you purchase it from Mr. Tiny. Also, hit that subscribe button if you have not already, so that way you can see these videos each and every week as I push them out. I am getting the content coming to you live and direct. If you want to contact me directly about purchasing your very own tiny floor plan, such as the Gala I've showcased today, then run on over to Instagram right now at the Mr. Tiny, at TheMrTiny. And you can connect with I anytime. I'm selling the Gala as well as hundreds of other models directly off of my Instagram. So you can contact me day or night, and I'll make sure that price is right. And again, if you're on YouTube and you don't know where to find me, check out another episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. Y'all have a great day.